looking dapper.
There we go. Scanning a couple of things around here. Moved about. How much is there? Not too much, actually. Yeah. We've got what? 6 kilograms of meal lice. Nothing much else in there, actually. You can go ahead and store everything that is storable. There we are. Excellent, that's a bit better. Okay, again, place is cleaned up now. And as a result, places are starting to look a bit better. Perfect. I am going to go ahead then and finally drop in some things that I've been wanting to get set up for a while. Yeah, we'll have one in there. Oh dear. There we go. How long has that been there and I didn't notice? My lord. Right, who has priorities for art? Someone should. The artist. Apple Fumble. Good. There we are. Copy settings. Job mastered. Arrow has mastered the gopher job. Fantastic, Arrow. And Weird Alchemist has mastered the sous chef job. Right, okay, let's have a quick look then. So, Weird Alchemist. The chef would be trait electric grill cooking. Well, you've already got that, actually. Capable of perform cook jobs. Does it really improve anything? Improves a couple of things, actually. What are you better at, Weird Alchemist? Let's have a quick look at you. Sous chef, current job, personal interest, caught, operate and research. I could have you start picking up research assistant. Or did you already get that one? I'm not actually sure. I think you may have already had that one, thinking about it. Let's go back to you again. Does it? Where does it list specifically what jobs they've had? It might not, thinking about it. I think I'll just try it. So you go ahead and become a no, you've got 0%, so that's fine. Okay. About 10 or 15 cycles. My God, really? That's just depressing. However, you are now a professional gopher, so let's make you a professional miner as well. Let's actually find you. Yeah. Properties, skills. Siege change. There you go. Donk. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, you've just got that. Awesome. So it will just list all of the jobs you've got traits from. Though that being said, each time, like, am I being as clever as I think I'm being here? Or am I doubling down on all of the crazy things that you're going to demand? How can I see that? How much you require? Bathroom health, carrying capacity. Body temperature, decor. People become stressed in areas with decor lower than the expectations. I don't actually know. I'm not sure. Aavak is the first I've seen playing on the recent versions. Oh, really? Stonewolf, that's kind of impressive, actually, considering. But for the time being, I'm assuming that the only thing that dictates like what they require is what tier their job is. But it's remotely possible that every time they master a job, that becomes a cumulative thing for them permanently. So, for example, someone who's mastered all three of these would have a decor requirement of plus 75. That would be terrifying. So we'll see. I'm not sure. Right. Hopefully we can get this place to cool things down reasonably soon. We still need all of this done. What's everyone working on right now? They may simply be just carting stuff about and just doing supply. But crazy why this wouldn't be set up. And Drat. Of course, they can't jump across there because I'm an idiot. That being said, we don't actually want to directly take anything out of here, do we? No, we don't. We will want to take stuff directly out of here, though. Or rather, put things into it. So that's the setup we're going to need down there. That's why this hasn't been filled out. My bad. Derpy me. Derpy me is derpy. We are going to want to get to the point where we can pump stuff around fairly soon, actually. In fact, it would be kind of good to get a refrigerator, really, but... yeah, we should probably get to that reasonably soon. Right, well, we're going to want to get sanitation, because once this is set up, that's pretty much to support sanitation. We'll want a sink, and we'll want 2 lavatories in here. We'll probably want a shower. I might build a shower, like, off to the side in a room like this. I know you could have them both built in here. In fact, actually, if we've got lavatories in here, then I could just have 2 showers in here as well. That would also work fine. Now, question. I know that if you use grey water again, so clean water that has germs in it, and pump that back through to the input of, for example, a lavatory, that's fine. It doesn't make your dupes get sick. So they you'd initially prime the lavatory with actual clean water, then they use it, produces polluted water, You pass that through a sieve. It's now clean water with germs in it, but if you pass that germy clean water back in, it's fine. It doesn't do any issue. Is that true of the shower? Is it true of the sink? One would assume that a device that is specifically there to remove germs from someone would need germ-free water in order to do it. Oh dear, what have I derped about this time? I've derped about something, apparently. Insufficient oxygen generation. What is the place looking like? Well, I mean, the place looks pretty bloody good so far. Oh, jobs mastered. Stone Wolf has mastered the apprentice architect job. Well done, Stone Wolf. Are you already a gopher, Stone Wolf? No. So there we are. I'll get you doing gophering stuff for now. I derped about the gap and the sand. And now forgetting the derp. Okay. So I've triple derped accidentally. My bad. We'll wait until this is set up before I actually start that doing its thing. I really hope Cassandra doesn't fall down there, because that would make me weep. There we go. Oh, we've got a new dupe, but I'm not going to take a new dupe for a while. Not going to be taking a new dupe for a little while. Have this place cleaned up as quickly as you can, please, people. Oh dear. Blomp into the drink. Good night, Stone Wolf. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Nodding off here. Alas. I'm probably going to be playing for a good couple of hours yet. I'm going to need a way over there. Not going to need it on this side, however. Excellent. The plumbing is complete. Brilliant. Almost got these areas set up now. We will be setting up a pump down here, I imagine, to just pump liquids up there. Why can't you get here? That should be reachable, I would have thought, anyway. Not sure. Not at all sure why that's not, why they're not reaching that part, but hopefully we can sort that out. Make sure that this is set to be swept. Also, yeah, all of the that is set up correctly. We've got 19 meal lice. Right, that is absolutely possible now for you to just make pickled meal lice. So I'm gonna turn that off for now. Let's just get the meal lice pickled, please. In fact, oh, that's going to cause so much more work, but fine, whatever. Let's get it done. It's going to take so much moving of stuff around up there, unfortunately, but hopefully we can get it done reasonably fast. There we go. All the meal lights being moved. Okay, we're doing a much better job of our food this time. A much better job with our food than we were last time. What on earth? Please deconstruct that. You have caught a shine bug in the floor. I was like, what on earth is that glue? That's terrible. Super bad. Super mega naughty bad. Can't believe they caught a shine bug there. Made a shine wall. This wall gives plus 10 decor because we trapped a lovable little creature inside. Yeah, I do live in the UK, that guy, kinda, and as Rui mentioned, my sleeping schedule isn't, basically. Jeeps will only walk so far through water for work. That's kind of annoying, but alright. Let's see if they'll do it from there. I don't know. They might. If I'd realised that, I should have built it up from the bottom, I guess, but oh well. See? Stonewolf will do it now. It's like, oh, well, I'm already down here, you see, so I may as well. And rebuild the walls. In fact, don't bother with these ones now. Just take care of these ones for me. There we go. No, come back, come back. Oh, you ran out there. Fair enough. So basically, I need to trick Stonewolf into going across. I see. Makes sense. Get that done. How's everything else going? Have you cleaned up this area? No, not even close. It's going to be a redonkulous amount of dirt stored over here. Let's get some more of these made then. Right. Plenty of power. I guess it was just not draining that much. Not bad. Let's see. Quaint. Quaint. Do we ever get better than that? I mean, the decor is being dramatically improved. And I am very thankful for this. That should be helping with people's overall mood, like, significantly, so. Let's get some more decor items. Let's get some paintings above each bed. It will be glorious. And also above the massage tables as well. How are we doing for food? Doing reasonably well at this point. Reasonably well. That could be swept, please. Alright, I'm liking it. Aavak feeds the ferrets. The ferrets sleep for Aavak, yeah. Yeah, I sleep triphasically, Radalf. I may try. You know what? Sure. Let's try the whole fake ladder thing again, and see if we can trick Stone Wolf across. Because that'll be awesome if we can. Leon is off to use the facilities. Oh, right. Let me copy these settings across. Organic. Yeah, we don't want rock piles, no. Womp, 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 womp. There is a rock pile. Oh well. Let's store that down here as well. I can only imagine that that is not good to have around. How's the research going? It's not going too bad. Once we've gotten that, I think we're going to go for the research for a refrigerator. Seems to make sense. Rotten mush fry. Womp womp.
Looking dapper.
Compton just subscribed. Thank you very much. Please put tea and coffee and dapper badges and kapoys in chat. Thank you so much, Compton. It's really, really appreciated, mate. Right. Everything else is it's starting to look a little bit better over here. At the very least. Still moving quite a lot of junk around, but we'll get there. Actually, I'm going to cancel these jobs for now. Ah, no. No. How do I no? How do I cancel the cancel job? There we go. Woof. No, now it's the wrong bloody priority, isn't it? Right. Okay. Sevens. Thank you. Sweep the other areas, please. There we go. And research is complete. Well done. Let's get ourselves a refrigerator, though. I think we need one. Can you get across there? No, maybe no, possibly yes, no, wait. No. Right. Okay, well eventually this is gonna get low enough that it won't be so much of an issue for them to take care of it. I'll just let that happen for now. Priorities are reasonable for them to get these things done. Just gotta wait for them to want to at this point then, I guess. Good. Taking care of the toilets. Very good. Make sure we get those emptied, please. There we go. Good work, guys. Please don't tell me someone just had an issue already. No. Okay, one is ready. Oh, phew. That could have been nasty. Everyone rushing down. I need to use the loo. There we go. Both of them are ready now. Sand. Lots of sand, actually. There we are. Quaint paintings. These rooms are beauteous. Truly. The stuff that dreams are made of. I approve. Could we get one of these planted in there, please? Oh, yeah. That's fine. We'll wait and see. We've got a couple of mealwoods left. Right. What's the temperature in here? It's still creeping up, but it's not getting much worse, which is thankful. But I do need to get insulation all the way up there if I want to prevent it from getting too silly. Right, we've got the plumbing. Excellent. Got the sink. Double excellent. And what are we getting? Oh yeah, the mesh towel. There we go. Let's get one of those, please. I could build a mesh towel in here, but I'm not going to. I think we're fine with that, as is. There we go. Right, do we have the abyssalite to draw this down here? We do. Right, we can only take it up that high. That's a bit of a pain, but it'll help out a little bit. Pulled up the beauty meter. I thought it was the oxygen meter. Was that a heart attack? No, we're good. We're very nice for the for oxygen right now. But yeah, I could see like there's only like 2 places in the entire colony with oxygen. Oh my god, we're all gonna die. Yeah, that would have been bad. Super bad. Well, I guess we could burrow down a little bit more. We'll see how that goes. That'll probably give us enough to finish off the abyssalite, the insulation. Oh, poor Cassandra's like, I can't breathe, but I want to dig so bad. Right, let's have a look at people's progress towards their jobs. Weird Alchemist doing okay there. Ooh, Apple Fumble. Almost completed art student. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Get a boost to creativity if we went a little bit further, but that's fine. I might have Apple Fumble take on the sous chef role after that, just to get a little bit better. We're almost at the point now where I can finish this off, and once I can, I will set this up to accept... this one's set up for liquid... No, it's not. Water. Just regular water in there, please. But this one will be set up then for... bad water. It looks like that's just a pile of oxalite there. Is it? Interesting that that's producing oxygen. I can't see the oxalite. Right, that can be deconstructed now. Oh, just shy. That will irritate me way too much. Okay, mine that. And hopefully that'll be enough. If not, then mine that a little bit down there. There we go. And that should prevent most of the heat from leaking into the base on this side. I mean, it's still going to leak in around here. There's not much I can do about that, but it'll dramatically reduce the heat leak that's occurring. There we are. Well done, Apple Fumble. Let's get you into a new job. I mean, I guess you could. Sure, alright. Become a groundskeeper just for the time being. I like this little job setup. I actually think it's pretty cool. There we go. And the last little bit of abyssalite there. Followed by a bunch of regular tiles. I mean, that is going to let the heat in on that side, but eventually we'll dig through a little bit more and then we'll build even more abyssalite up. But for now, that's good enough, I think. That should dramatically reduce the heat bleed. How are we doing for... still got 8 pickled meals. I mean, they're not happy with pickled meal lice. It's a good amount of calories for them, but they don't like it. But on the plus side, it doesn't use water either, so, you know, there's pros and cons. On that note, I'm actually going to deconstruct this. See, the problem is, if I deconstruct it, I am at risk of creating a worse problem. Because there's no guarantee that I'm always going to have the means to make meal lice. I guess I could dig it a little bit deeper in. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll do it that way. I'm going to deconstruct this because I would like to build a wash basin. So that when people come to do stuff over here, they wash their hands going in and they wash their hands coming out. And I just think that's going to, generally speaking, be a wise move. We could use something other than the wash basin because we're about to set this up. So, maybe I will wait on that. We'll see how that goes, but... Nah, actually, for the time being, we'll just have this, and then when we've got the means for the rest of it, then we'll worry about that. But for now, let's just get that all set up properly. Right, I would like this entire area swept at a 9, please. Because once I actually start pumping this area full of the Fausty liquids, I don't want people having to walk through it. Thinking of you guys, I am. Pickled meal lice doesn't spoil. Really? Oh, well, of course, it's in vinegar. Why would it? Well, no, I mean, it does. Food item becomes stale, change per cycle, 6 per cycle, unrefrigerated -3, contaminate. Oh, right, so just the unrefrigerated is... It's probably not going to go bad in a realistic time frame. Maybe. Well, actually, let's have a look at all foods like this. Foods. So, have a look at a mush bar. Does it give me any? Doesn't give me any deep information, unfortunately. That's a bit of a shame. Oh well, it's good enough for now. Right, what's the air like? It's not so bad, actually. It's quite reasonable. And these places look amazingly gorgeous, so that's super great. Let's get this place properly swept, though, please. Unfortunately, they do have to walk quite a ways to drop this stuff off, which isn't strictly great, I'll be honest, but oh well. There we go. People are getting able to carry a lot more because I'm training them as gophers. On that note, yeah, you've got a while for that. Neon White Star won't be long before you can move on to another job. So yeah, I quite like it, actually. I feel that it makes your duplicants increasingly important to keep alive. I know that sounds odd, but certainly does seem like it's very easy to not really care about them in this game. Yeah, let's get an oxidizer set up. Actually, on that note, let me deconstruct this one as well. Make that a 7. Make this a 7 as well as soon as it's done. Never mind, gonna be waiting a little bit for that. Well, there's a couple of people who really aren't going to bed yet. They had quite a few things they wanted to do. My lord. Lights will go out soon, though. I imagine. Maybe not. Actually. You really need to get to bed quickly because you're not going to have much sleep. We'll see how quickly your stamina... No, your stamina barely got up. Oh, you're going to stay asleep for a while. Okay, that's cool. You'll stay abed as long as you need to. That's good to see. There we go. I'm very glad you're making progress on your essay, Lone Ranger. Am I an actual dragon? I'm gonna have to get the hat, aren't I? Here's your answer. My little dragon hat. There you go. Can't hear the game now though, but how's all this going? Nah, it's going reasonably well. Yeah. Dragon wings and everything. There you go. Oh, but my hat's all messed up now. That is fantastic. You're welcome, Belial. You're welcome. I got that while Meta was here, actually. One of the things I picked up in the Hogmanay market. Looking okay. Could you please plant that? Oh, I keep forgetting to press plant. I don't know why, but... I am going to drop in some niceties in here as well. Since people have to sit here, and actually they spend a lot of time there. Let's make that a bit nicer. But increasingly, I'm running all of these things of just 2 little lights. It's not great. Of just 2 little power generators. We're going down in terms of our pickled lights. It is generally a downturning situation, which is not great. At all. There we go. Refrigerator is done. And Leon Whitestar has mastered the gopher roll. So, Leon, I'm going to have you take on this. And we'll see how you do with building. that's going to increase your construction job abilities. Hopefully we can get more of this moved around quickly. It's a decent amount of stuff here. But now that I don't have them all having loads of jobs, they might happen a little bit faster. There's a decent bit of sand there as well. Wow. It's going to take a while, but hopefully this is going to be generally a pleasant place to work for the time being. Oh, actually, is this room cooled down? Oh, it is cooling down now. Fantastic. That is really fantastic. Seems that that has helped a little bit. Unreachable. Damn it. Just get those built. I will pop in a door, but... yeah, I suppose I'll pop this in as well. Oh, wait, that's not meant to be that high of a priority, but that should be fine. We're going to need to clean out everything in there as well fairly soon. Alright, so we've got the fertilizer synthesizer. Uses polluted water to produce fertilizer. Quite a big building. Wow, it's 4x3. Now, it produces some natural gas. Takes a bit of power. And 150 grams of polluted water. But it does produce natural gas, which we can then use in different things. And 120 grams of fertilizer as well. And a little bit of heat. Right. Polluted water uses 11.7 kilograms of polluted water per use. And 105,000 germs for food poisoning per use. It only requires 5 kilograms of water per use. So it takes 5 kilograms of water in, produces twice as much polluted water. So if you do filter it, then you are producing a constant stream of new water out of that. It's kind of crazy. This requires 1,000 grams, and it produces 1,000 grams of polluted water. A little bit of heat. But this is the big one. It takes 5 kilograms and produces 11.7. So every time a duplicate uses this, you double the amount of water that got used. Now, the thing is, although Thetoric says, well, that's because some of the water is from the food. Here's the thing. If you're feeding them meal lice doesn't require any kind of irrigation. There's no water goes into meal lice. All that goes into meal lice is air pressure, certain types of air, oxygen, polluted oxygen, or carbon dioxide. You can just have a completely carbon dioxide, and a certain temperature. That's all. And dirt. You put dirt in. That produces meal lice. Meal lice can come down here and be pickled for nothing. That produces X amount of calories. Causes someone to go to the loo, and they magically make more water. You don't actually... Yeah, you don't use water to cook the meal lice into pickled meal. You use it to make meal loaf, but not if you use an electric grill. Electric grill doesn't do that. It's interesting, isn't it? Magic water. Yes, we have found a way to convert dirt into water. For all intents and purposes, you've got infinite dirt. Realistically, you're never going to run out of dirt, I don't think. It might even be a way of you getting dirt as well. I don't know. There may be a way that you can get dirt out of that stuff. I don't know about that, though. Damn it, weird alchemist, stop messing with chemistry! It's one of several minor little oversights that only really stands out because of the heavy emphasis on physics in the game. Yeah, I know. Yeah, dirt is realistically going to be... It is a finite resource, but for all intents and purposes, it's infinite. Unless there is a way of finding... unless there's a means by which you can turn slime into dirt. There is a way that you can have slime become dirt or slime into water. Then at that point... you're more or less good. If I were to plant a... let's have a look at plants. Thimbleweeds require polluted water. 160 kilograms a cycle. Where is it? Bristle Blossom requires 20 kilograms of water per cycle. Needs 10 kilograms of dirt per cycle. I'm not sure. Honestly, you might eventually just move on to something like bristleberries. Once you've got enough water being magically created. If I recall, slime is converted to algae and polluted water. That might be it. Aavak seems you're right. The sieve will take 5 kilograms of polluted water and produce 5 kilograms of water, plus 200 grams of polluted dirt. Bingo! The sieve produces polluted dirt. And that does the sieve require sand, though? And apparently, if the slime is heated to 125 degrees Celsius, it'll turn into dirt. Well, then you've got infinite dirt. Because if you have a mob, the mob basically, by existing, produces polluted oxygen. Also, slime itself produces polluted oxygen. But the slime will eventually, like it produces polluted oxygen, I think, as it, like it breaks down into polluted oxygen, I think. Polluted water produces polluted oxygen. Now the thing is, a puffed will breathe in polluted oxygen and poop out slime. So you can have a symbiotic relationship between a mob and a puffed. Get a couple of mobs. I don't know what they eat. They might eat nothing. They might simply poop out, fart out polluted oxygen just by existing, or breathe it out even. Or maybe they just exude it from their pores. I don't know. But they produce polluted oxygen. A puffed will breathe in the polluted oxygen, poop out slime. That just happens, so they can just keep doing that forever. You collect the slime, you bake the slime into dirt, use the dirt to grow your mealwood, or mealwood to feed your duplicants, make them need the loo, they go and use the loo and produce magic water. Yeah, there would be slime lung involved in that massive process, but you know. It is a thing. Right, could you please sweep that for me? And finally, polluted water at a 7. Please make sure that this is dumped in there. Oh. Pump. I need the pump to be built. Before we do that then, turn that off. I want the pump built first. I don't need the pump to go anywhere yet, but I want it to be built first. Also, the pump should be powered. You know what? Now that I'm hooking up all of these things, I would actually like the wire to be sent down from there. I should probably be sleeping right now, says KD. And then also, though, so should Aavak. No. Aavak still needs sleep. Let's get this made as quickly as you can, please, people. Now, I would like the deoxidizer, actually. And once I've got that, the water sieve is the next one along. Also, the algae distiller will turn slime into algae. Now, let's get the decontamination. Jobs mastered. We have got mastered the apprentice miner job. Well done. Well done. Can I make you a gopher? You're already a gopher. Can I make you a builder? Yes, I can. Crack on, mulatto. Once we've got the deoxidizer, I'll just pump one there. And then as the polluted oxygen comes up from this part, it'll just get scrubbed over on here. And it should prevent this from becoming a horrible, horrible place in terms of air quality. I'm still not going to want people going in here if they don't have to. But let me see what's in there. Mostly carbon dioxide, actually. In that case, sure, I'll pop one of these in there, and it'll just slowly eat up the CO2 in there. Leafin mastered the apprentice architect job. Well done, Leafin. I believe that means Leafin has now got all of these. Yep. And yep. Okay. I'm going to get Leafin to go down here and start becoming groundskeeper. We have got a food shortage, though. That's worrisome. Got a bunch of meal lice about ready to be prepared, but we've got way more people than we can realistically run this colony on right now. So, with that in mind, we are going to deconstruct this. 1, 2, so we want another 2 over. There we are. Want something like this. In terms of rooms, Mersal, yeah, we'll get that set up shortly. All of those set up nicely, a latrine set up nicely. Okay, well, that's doing all right so far. How's the air going? It's all right. Definitely be a bit better when that's set up properly. Actually, what about the germs? It's a lot of germs in the oxygen here. Those germs are not going down as nearly as fast as I would have imagined. They should be, because they can't live in air. They're not meant to be able to live in air, at the very least. Make that a 7, please. It's gonna be a food shortage for a little while, I'm afraid. Right, polluted water. There we go. This is now ready. There we go. Let's deliver that food over there. Oh, will you please deliver the food? My lord. I'm going to have to set this up as a low priority dig job. Just to get across and make sure all of that is set up properly. There we go. And we are going to want a microbe musher. Right about there, I'm going to say. And where are we? We want something just to make it a little bit less horrific working in this room. I think if I put a ladder there, they may actually hop across down the ladders and then sort that job out for me. Should be rather lovely. Stonewolf has mastered the gopher job. Excellent work. I think you've actually done them all. Stonewolf. No, you haven't done miner. There you go. Yeah, that's probably what it is. The morbs are the ones pooping out food poisoning, yeah. I strongly suspect that to be the case. What I'll do is I'll get an air scrubber in here. And that will counteract the morb. Quite aggressively, actually. There we are. Making this a little bit more breathable over time. There we are. People should be getting the filthy water moved around now. That room is completely cleaned. This room is not yet, so let's try and get that sorted. This room is, more or less. Generally speaking, things are going well. I know. I'm pretty happy with where the stress is right now, Randall. Thank you very much. It did get crazy high for a little while. But I think we've managed to get it under control for the time being. For now, it seems to be calming down a bit. Right, we've got loads of iron ore over there that I kind of wouldn't mind getting to. Also got a bunch of abyssalite over here that I also wouldn't mind getting to. Have we got any geysers around? I'm not seeing any. None that I can see at the very least. There's some abyssalite down there. Got some abyssalite over here that I would like to tap into. Got a load of abyssalite over there. I fear we're going to need to push towards this abyssalite next. Because I'd like to continue pushing up the abyssalite insulation on this side of the a colony, because I would very, very much like some more farms around here. We'll have to see how that goes, though. Thank you very much, Omega. That was very, very kind of you. Thank you. Rocket Boy, get the colonists to become very lean, so that when the Great Dragon is hungry, he has very sweet, tender knobs. Okay.